Jimmy, did you enjoy the party last night? Oh, no. Alright. Do you want to learn a new language? Oh, interesting. No. Alright. Do you want to get married? Oh, let me think. No. Did you tell her that you don't want to get married? No. Alright. One last question. Is there anything that you want to do in your life? No. Oh my God. Is there anything that you like to change in your life? Well, no. Alright, stop it there. How many no's do you want to say? You're just saying no. You're just responding no to each and every single question of mine. How many times do you want to repeat no? You've just said it again and again and all over again. Any question that I ask you, the response is no. The answer is no. Is there anything else that you know how to use instead of the word no? No. Alright guys, in today's video, I'm going to teach you some alternatives to the word no that you can use to avoid saying no again and again and all over again in order not to sound like Jimmy. First of all, before we do anything guys, I kindly want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so yet. And also like this video in support of my YouTube channel, in support of your channel. And also leave a comment down below. Thank you guys. So let's keep going. Alright guys, as you saw at the beginning of the video, Jimmy was just using the word no again and again and all over again and repeatedly. So what we're going to do in today's video is review some equivalents of the word no or some alternatives to this word instead of repeating this word or saying it again and again and all over again. Are you ready? Of course you are. So let's do it. The first alternative to the word no is the word nope. Nope. It's an informal way of saying no, especially in informal English or conversations when you want to say no to someone. Instead of using the word no, you can use the word nope, right? So, nope. An example, did you send the files? Nope. Did you send the files? Nope, which means no. The second alternative to the word no is the word nah. 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 Nah is actually the informal and spoken version of the word no. So in less formal situations, in spoken conversations, or in spoken English, we use the word nah or nope in response to a question or a statement when you want to provide a negative response to a statement or a question. An example, do you want to stay here? Nah. Do you want to stay here? Nah, which means no. Nope. The third alternative to the word no is the word no way. No way. No way. We use no way to emphasize that something will not happen, something is not possible, something is not going to happen. Or we use this to respond negatively to a question, a request, a statement, or whatever. An example, will you lend me $10,000? No way. Will you lend me $10,000? No way, which means not at all. It's impossible that I will lend you $10,000 or I will not lend you $10,000 at all. The fourth alternative to the word no is not at all. Not at all. Not at all. We use not at all to emphasize that something is not going to happen, to say no to something emphatically by putting a lot of stress or a lot of emphasis on, the negativity of the response. So we can use not at all to say that we will not do something or something is not going to happen instead of repeating the word no. An example, did you enjoy the party last night? Oh, not at all. Did you enjoy the party last night? Oh, not at all. Which means, no, I did not enjoy the party at all. Or I'm emphasizing that I did not enjoy the party. Alright, let's get to the other alternative to the word no, which is the adjective negative. The adjective negative. You have seen this word like a million times before, right? Positive, negative. So when you use the word negative instead of no in response to a question, it actually means that you will not do something or something will not happen. An example. Did I pass my test, sir? The answer is negative. Did I pass my test, sir? The answer is negative, which means the answer is no. You did not pass the test. Alright, now let's get to the next alternative to the word no instead of repeating this word, which is absolutely not. Absolutely not. When we use absolutely not in order to respond to a question or in response to a question, a statement, a request, what we mean is that something is not going to happen at all or something is not possible. An example. Will you go on a trip next week? Absolutely not. The weather is terrible. Will you go on a trip next week? Oh, absolutely not. The weather is terrible. Will you go on a trip next week? Oh, absolutely not. The weather is terrible. The next alternative to the word no that we can use is certainly not. Certainly not. Certainly not. Certainly not, which is pretty similar to the previous one. Absolutely not. Certainly not, which means something is not going to happen at all in any way, shape, or form. Something will not take place. Something is not possible. Or we can use it to respond negatively to a request, a question, a statement, or something. An example. Will you buy a new car? Certainly not. The car prices are skyrocketing. Will you buy a new car? Certainly not. The car prices are skyrocketing, which means the car prices are going up steadily and increasingly, which will not make it possible for me to buy a car, which means I will not buy a car because the car prices are increasing rapidly, quickly, increasingly. Alright, the other alternative to the word no is by no means. By no means. By no means. By no means. When you use by no means in response to a question or something, you're responding negatively to that question or to what is being asked or to a request. And you're emphasizing that something will not happen and the response to the question being asked is absolutely negative. An example. Did you help her pass her test? By no means. Did you help her pass her test? By no means. Did you help her pass her test? Oh, by no means. Which means I did not help her pass her test at all. It was not me that helped her pass her test. Or I had no role in helping her pass her test. Or, I didn't do anything to help her pass her test. Alright guys, let's proceed to the next alternative to the word no, which is not in a million years. 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 Which means never. Not at all. By no means. When we use not in a million years in response to a question, what we mean is that something will not happen at all. Something will not happen by any means. We're just emphasizing that something will not happen. We're emphasizing the negativity of something. An example. Have you ever smoked? Not in a million years. Have you ever smoked? Not in a million years. Have you ever smoked? Not in a million years, which means not at all. Not even once in my life. Never. Alright, let's get to the next replacement for the word no, which is not likely. Not likely. Not likely. When we use not likely in response to a question, a request, a statement, or whatever, what we mean is that something will not happen at all. An example. Are you going to call her? Not likely. Are you going to call her? Not likely. Which means, no, I will not call her at all. By no means will I call her. It's not possible for me to call her, or I don't want to call her at all. So instead of repeating the word no, we can simply use all these other alternatives. Let's proceed to the next replacement for the word no, which is I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so is a polite way of saying no to someone when they ask you to do something or when they want you to do something, or is a smoother and politer way of saying no to someone. An example: will you guys get married? Oh, I don't think so. Will you guys get married? Oh, I don't think so. Will you guys get married? Oh, I don't think so. Which means no. It will not happen at all. It will not happen by any means. Let's get to the next replacement for the word no, which is unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. We can use unfortunately not as a way of saying no to someone when they ask you something, or when they make a request, or when they want you to do something, right? Yeah, all right. One example will, I think, clear up the confusion and help you gain a better understanding of how you can use this expression, which is, do you like to talk to her? Oh, unfortunately not. Do you want to talk to her? Unfortunately not. Do you want to talk to her? Unfortunately not, which means no, I don't consider talking to her. I don't want to talk to her. Alright, we're getting to the next alternative to the word no, which is I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. So when we use I'm afraid not, we're responding negatively to something, and at the same time we're emphasizing that we're not happy, that we're not able to do something, we cannot do something, and our response is negative, and we have regrets about not being able to do something or not being able to respond positively to something. An example: can you help me with my English? I'm afraid not. Can you help me with my English? I'm afraid not. Which means, unfortunately, I cannot do this. Unfortunately, the answer is no. The response is no. I'm really happy that I have to say no. All right, getting to the next alternative to the word no, which is no can do. 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 When we use no can do in response to a question or in response to something, it means we're not able to do something. It's not possible for us to do something. We cannot do something. We're actually responding negatively to something by using this expression. An example: can you move your chair a bit? No can do. Can you move your chair a bit? No can do. Can you move your chair a bit? No can do. Which means I cannot move my chair. I will not move my chair. My answer to your question is no, negative. And finally, we're getting to the last alternative to the word no in today's video, which is not this time, not this time, not this time. We can use not this time to respond negatively to a question, to say that we will not do something. One example: will you attend your English sessions? Oh, not this time. Will you attend your English sessions? Oh, not this time. Will you attend your English sessions? Oh, not this time, which means no, I will not do so. I will not do it. My answer is no. My response is no. Alright guys, that's about all. In today's video, we reviewed all the alternatives to the word no. Now what I want you to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video if you enjoyed watching it, which you absolutely did, and leave a comment down below. I'll be back soon.